Hello everyone and welcome back to the Divine Speaker Extended Demo. If this is your first time watching one of my videos and you want to start from the beginning, I have a playlist. If you're interested in playing the game yourself, if you're interested in playing the demo yourself, I have a link in the description, or if you want to support the devs, I also have a link in the description. Last time, we followed a mysterious man named Knox into a mansion that is owned by one of the powerful families that basically sort of run half the town or something. He came to us asking for help to figure out or kill or whatever what is making people disappear. Like actual masses of people, and it's been happening for years, and in exchange for helping him, he's gonna help Rain and his problem with the markings on his arm and finding Caspian, which is Prince Caspian, and what I'm theorizing is probably Rain's dad as well. But apparently it happened 20 years ago, so now it's just like, timeline is a little iffy right now, I don't know what's happening. But now we are sleeping in this mansion. Knox has asked us to not leave our rooms and not turn any of the candles on at night. I probably am gonna get scared. So let's just hope for the best, nothing bad happens. Yep. We do have people next door and stuff, so if there's screaming happening, we'll know. The room was dark and stuffy. It hadn't been used in a while by the looks of it. It had that smell, like old books not touched in years, like dust that settled and was allowed to stay. I guess I can't be picky though. Knox said that we should lock the doors and sleep, but I couldn't help but be curious. Look around the room, lock the door, and go to sleep! I'm gonna trust Knox on this. If someone screams help, I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna trust Knox. If this is a bad idea, that's my bad. Oh, but looking around the room sounds good, but also I'm just gonna lock the door and go to sleep. I'm not fun! I think it's probably for the best that I just get some sleep now. Something about the way Knox told us to lock the doors, it was scary. I'll do what I'm told. I put my hand on the lock and was halfway through turning it when I heard a sound out in the hallway. What was that? Rain, please don't! I know he said to lock the doors and go to sleep, but now I'm kind of curious. No! One small look wouldn't hurt, right, Rain? I'm gonna die. I opened the door and peeked out. Tapping sound was louder out there. It was coming from down the hallway, a rhythmic tapping. No matter how hard I tried to squint, I was so nervous. No matter how hard I tried to squint, it was just too dark to see that far. The only way to find out would be to walk closer. I'm not sure about this. On the one hand, I could just lock my door and leave it at that. Whatever it is doesn't concern me. But on the other hand, I'm curious. Rain. There really is no point in pretending to weigh up the options. I'm too curious to not check. We're dead. Rip me, I should have just looked around the room. I stepped out of the room and took a few steps down the hall. The tapping stopped, but I continued on anyway. Oh my god.
Hello?
My voice echoed down the hall before disappearing. Silence. An empty, hollow silence. A sudden cold shiver ran down my spine. Is someone watching me? Let's go back, let's go back, let's go back. I stood completely still and searched around with my eyes. I couldn't see anyone. It doesn't matter. Okay, I really think I should go to sleep. I don't want to stay out here.
Boo!
Oh, for f***'s sake. There's a lot of cussing here already. This is what happens when I'm scared. Devs, don't put any kind of sound when he pops up or anything, because the reason why I actually didn't get so scared was because it was just him and his boo, and that's all I want. Don't change it.
Ah!
Take a sign. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I swear to god.
Sign? That's not funny. Sorry. Did I scare you? I couldn't help myself. You look terrified. I just wanted to surprise you a little.
What are you doing out here?
What are you even doing out here? I could ask you the same question.
We're apparently curious. Curiosity killed the cat. Hopefully we have 9 lives.
What? I heard a weird tapping, so I came to see what it was.
Wishing.
Oh, whoops. That was me.
I can hate you.
I can see that. So, now will you tell me? How could I sleep after all the mysterious things that Nox guy said?
Let's go back.
I just wanted to investigate a little. I feel like a real detective.
Oh my god.
Aren't you scared? If I say I'm scared, will you hold me?
Maybe. But also, as long as you hold me, because I am actually legitimately scared.
Hold you? Isn't that something like you're supposed to do with someone you love? Love? Who told you that? Fawn told me. He said that out here, people fall in love and kiss and stuff. That's a weird way to describe it. You make it sound like you don't know what love is.
We don't.
I don't. It's new to me. You're pretty young, right? I'm sure you'll understand eventually.
Okay.
Aren't you younger than me?
No.
I'm 22.
Everyone's older than us.
You're 4 years older than me? Don't worry, I can teach you all the things you don't know.
Why?
What? Anyway, that's not really the point. I only recently learned about it. This sounds pretty interesting. Why don't you come back to my room so we can talk more? I'm starting to feel scared after all. Well, okay. Being out here is kind of creepy anyway. Right. I wouldn't want you to trip either, so we should probably hold hands for safety, yeah?
I'm really hoping that this is actually the real side and not just like something like that Nox was talking about earlier. I'm sure that sounds fine. He's just like, okay, I don't know. Hand-holding seems fine. There's nothing romantic about that. Okay. I like science, so we're gonna do it. Sure, that sounds fine.
That sounds reasonable, I think.
He doesn't have a clue. His fingers smoothly glided between mine, locking our hands together.
This is the first time I've held hands with anyone like this before. What? Like this?
He held up our hands in front of my face. The way our fingers laced together was kind of nice.
Yeah. It feels nice, right?
Rain.
Yeah.
Sign pulled me along like this all the way to his room. What's gonna happen? Hold on. What's gonna happen? I don't know what's Sign. I don't know what's gonna happen. The door shut behind us with a soft thud, and Sign quickly locked the door.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, he's like, I don't know what's happening. Sign's room was nearly identical to mine. The same bed, the same table, the same wardrobe. The same amount of dust. They definitely haven't had many. They're probably all dead. Probably the whole, like, everyone in the Murano family is dead. They definitely haven't had many guests lately. What's the point of such a big house if it's just going to sit empty? He sat down on the edge of his bed and beckoned me closer, so I pulled a chair up and sat down facing him.
We haven't really had much time alone, huh?
Well, I mean, you were my first choice when we were just going out exploring, so we've had plenty of time alone in the last 24 hours.
Well, we only just met. True. It just feels like we've known each other for much longer.
Stop winking at me.
Let's use this time to get to know each other. I want to be close with you, too. I'm so jealous of Fawn and Leos. They get to cling to you all they want. Yeah, I want to be friends, too. Oh, yeah. Friends.
He doesn't, wait, yeah, that's right. He doesn't know the concept of lovers either, so the only thing he knows up to is friends. And maybe, like, life partners, and that's it. And the concept of life partners probably doesn't register in Rain's head because it's something the speaker chooses for you.
Hey, I have an idea. We could be really special friends. How does that sound? Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's a good boy. But first, let's continue that discussion from earlier.
Which one?
What do you mean you don't know what love is?
Like, we literally don't know the concept of it, and it doesn't exist where we are from. Like, I mean, I think the feeling does exist, but just being in love with someone and, like, probably caring about them as much as, like, Fawn describes, probably doesn't exist. How does that work? That is interesting.
I don't really know what to say. In Aurelia Cavella, it just doesn't exist. I only just started learning about it from Fawn. No love? None at all? No. We just get matched up by the speaker. No love involved. Not that I fully understand love yet, though.
He's gonna show us the other concept of love.
Then what about sex? You can just fuck whoever you'd like, no strings attached? That sounds amazing!
Well, it doesn't seem like that's a thing, though.
What?
No one has said that word. Just that one time when we were at the adult fun time shop. I have to be careful about what I say, apparently, if I don't want YouTube coming after my butt later.
Wait, are you kidding?
No.
You don't even know about sex?
No, we don't.
I don't know anything about it. I've only heard a little. But they have kids in Aurelia Cavella, right?
Yeah, but it happens because we're partnered up.
Yeah. But you don't know where they come from.
No.
That's right. Wow, you've actually lived in a bubble your entire life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost impressed. Actually, there wasn't a bubble. We were surrounded by... Okay, I get it. So what did Fawn tell you? He told me that you get a warm feeling in your chest, and that's how you know you're in love. Then you get married and kiss and stuff. I met another weird guy who explained a little more to me, too. That's all?
That's all.
You have a lot to learn, then.
Yes.
If you want, I'm happy to teach you.
Oh my god. I'm not ready for this. It's good, though. I love this game, like how it paces, like the adult fun time things. Because if it doesn't happen so spontaneously, I can definitely, like, LP this game on the channel, like the full game. Because it's mostly story. Adult fun times are the extra bits.
Teach me? Yeah, you know, for, educational purposes.
Sure thing, Sign. Sure thing.
Fawn only told you about one side of love anyway. The boring side.
Well, I wouldn't say it's the boring side. But that's just me.
I can teach you about the other side, if you'd like.
That's kind of him. Right.
Well, if you're offering...
Oh my god.
Please, teach me.
Ugh.
Seriously? Yay!
You're taking advantage of him, Sign. He doesn't know anything.
I was sure you'd say no.
Why would he say no? He's such a curious boy. He looked pretty excited. It made my heart beat a little faster, too. There's so much I don't know. Sign really is a nice guy.
So,
What we doing?
where do we start? Don't worry. We can deflower you one petal at a time.
Oh my god. He stood in front of me, straightened his back and put his hands behind him, like a teacher.
Why don't we start with a little theory, then move on to something more practical?
Hold on.
We'll have to take it slow for a pure boy like you.
Okay.
Okay. Let's start with something simple. Your blue-haired princess was right about love. Mostly. Fluffy feelings, love, marriage, all that soft stuff. Blech. Boring. You know what comes after that? The good stuff.
The good stuff.
I guess this is almost a lesson on the birds and the bees, huh?
He doesn't know. Oh my god.
The birds and the bees? You can do all that gushy, fluffy crap, have some boring sex, pop out a few children, and ruin your life, or you can skip all the boring stuff. You don't have to be in love to fuck someone. And I promise you, we don't need to have any kids.
Okay.
Wait. Does that mean you were walking around a sex shop with no clue what was going on?
No.
I still have no clue.
Yeah. He paces back and forth, deep in thought. He stopped before turning to face me.
I mean, you still have a dick, right?
Would that change anything? Does that matter?
What? I hope you don't mind me taking a seat.
Oh boy.
So, like I was saying, you do have a dick, right?
I don't know. You haven't been checking our pants. Do we? Does it matter? We're still a man. He ran his fingertips through my hair before slowly dragging them down my body, lower and lower.
It sure feels like you have one.
Okay. He brushed against my pants with his long, slender fingers.
Of course I do.
So then, surely you've put it to use once or twice?
Maybe not. I don't know how that town works.
To use?
Are you being shy with me? That's not allowed. You have to answer all the questions your teacher gives you.
Ooh.
Just because you have no concept of love doesn't mean you have no natural instincts, right?
Does that still work in this town? Does that work in Aurelia Cavella? No one talks about it.
So, go on. Tell me. I want to know all about you jerking off.
This music. His fingers kept teasing, barely touching, but enough to make me feel something.
Of course I have. But I couldn't help it.
Oh my god. His hands felt all over my body, as if he was searching for something. It sent a shiver down my spine, and the way he was talking to me. So seductive and smooth. So those are words in our vocabulary.
Of course you couldn't. You don't have to feel bad. That's what it's there for. That's what sex is. Like the feeling you gave yourself, but 100 times better. 1,000 times better. If you do it with me.
I don't think we're ready.
Sounds interesting, right?
Sure, but like, is Rain ready?
So...
He looks so... With his arms wrapped around my neck, he started straight... Wow. With his arms wrapped around my neck, he stared straight into my eyes.
How about that practical lesson?
Nope. Nope. That's enough for tonight, let's go.
I think that's enough for tonight.
I swallowed hard. It felt good, but I'm not sure. Do friends do this? Yes, friends do this. It's just up to you if you're ready for that type of thing. Or if you're into that. I wouldn't quite call sign a friend yet, either.
Is it a little too overwhelming? We can always resume our fun another time.
Yes, please.
The harder the chase, the more fun catching you will be anyway.
Hoi. Hoi. I'm glad you agree. God, I love him, but also like... Whew.
What?
Nothing.
I feel like for Rain's sake, and like we're so naive still, that it just doesn't feel right for me to do this. He quickly hopped off my lap and pulled me up from my seat. Seeing him this up close, he really is kind of beautiful. Smooth skin, big green eyes.
Well, off you go then. Wouldn't want your lover or bodyguard to get jealous, would we?
Holy God, can I just sleep here? I don't want to go back out there. Can you like escort me to... No, never mind. We'll just die there on our own.
Who?
Nighty-night!
Is he kicking us out? Please, I hate him. I hate him. He pushed me out the door and slammed it quickly. I'm like, oh my God, was he jelly? Was he really disappointed? Was he actually like really looking forward to that? If you want to see what the other choice would have given you, download the game. Links in the description. He pushed me out the door and slammed it quickly in my face. Lover? By bodyguard, he probably means Leos. Vaughn is definitely not our lover. I heard the lock slide into place on the other side of his door. Anyway, it's probably for the best if I head back and get some sleep now. Once I got into my room, I locked the door and jumped straight under the covers. I closed my eyes finally. What a long day. I feel like so much has happened. Although that's been every day lately. Oh my God.
Destiny. Listen to. Speaker. More.
What's that mean?
The light shall guide you.
Okay. Okay. A cold wind blew through the outskirts of Oxabar, where two men walked side by side, not quickly, but at a speed to enjoy the night's atmosphere. They continued like this for a while, quietly and comfortably, before one of them broke the silence.
It hasn't changed a bit, has it?
It feels the same. Oppressive and cold.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that
I'm
voice.
still not sure about this.
I wasn't expecting that voice. It's not as soft as I was expecting, especially since he's supposed to, what I think, he's supposed to be the bird. So, wow, what is this music?
The people aren't any less creepy either. If anything, they're even more tense than before.
Ilron, you're changing the subject.
Ilron.
What, me? I would never. All right, I promise. I'll do everything I can to make sure they aren't harmed.
So he's helping us. The green-headed man watched the other out of the corner of his eye. Smooth, fair skin with 2 moles under his lip. Each hair fluffy enough that he almost wanted to touch. Blank eyes that still moved to watch him back, even if they couldn't see him. He's blank?
You feel the same about him, right?
About Raid?
The moment we met, I felt something, but he's... I don't know exactly what he is.
Do you think he could be the same as you?
More questions instead of answers. What's happening?
No, but he feels similar. I feel drawn to him.
Sure would be a shame if he died before we could work it out.
Ilron,
Varys.
we won't let that happen.
Okay.
Anyway, I was surprised by how much you teased them. You're usually much friendlier.
But it worked, didn't it? We learned a lot.
And from the reactions to your questions,
They couldn't be from anywhere else. Finally, an actual lead. After all these years of searching.
What are you looking for?
And then, you can finally go back.
To where?
yeah,
You seem unsure about that. Do you not want to leave Ilron? Mm-hmm. Varys extended his hand silently, reaching out to something unknown.
this whole town feels like death, like sadness and terror. But I can't see a single soul. These murders have gone on for longer than you've been alive. But if they've only ramped up in the last few years, hundreds, if not thousands, must have died. So, where are their souls? They can't just have disappeared.
Is someone eating souls?
I don't like where this is going.
Neither do I.
Me either. Ilron, I know I told you that we have to protect them, but promise me that if it becomes too dangerous, we'll leave.
But
Your life isn't worth throwing away for me.
He loves you. They probably haven't shared their feelings. He loves you.
fine. You don't do anything reckless either.
Varys turned his eyes back to Ilron and smiled.
You're being very obedient today.
Don't blush. You're blushing.
That's not something people usually call me.
I guess I'm lucky then. I get to see all these different sides of you.
Stop being. Oh my god.
If you're cold, tell me, and we can stay somewhere warmer, okay?
They're lovely.
No need. You'll keep me warm, right?
Oh my god.
Of course.
The night would be chilly and dark, with only the wake. Oh my god. I'm just like, oh, we're so cute. The night would be chilly and dark, with only the waxing moonlight to illuminate their path. But it was still more welcoming than the town. Ooh. Ooh.
Speaker, yes, speaker, let me go. Divinity and preacher, all I know. Humbly I await your new decree. Oh, tell me what my future calls of me. Run, oh run, go far away in fear. Is what I hear.
I'm just gonna let this play. Oh my god.
Escape my past in tears. Erase my years. Young fawn of the forest. Was this fate? Did I bring false destruction? Was I bait? I face a foe I once again will meet. Did I yet once again fall for deceit? Lies and fire upon a pyre I fear. I flee from here. to the light. Marks, please mark the path laid up ahead. Forward we tread. Now I'm free to be what I'm to be. My destiny.
Oh,
Thank you all for playing the extended demo of the Divine Speaker. We hope you're looking forward to what's coming next.
oh my god, I'm so excited.
It already feels like so long ago that we released the original demo. I'm getting all choked up.
You weren't in the original demo.
I'm sure everyone agrees that the wait to meet me was worth it.
Yeah, it was.
Moving on.
Even
Some pretty
meeting
exciting
you.
things happened this time, right?
Oh my god. They stopped at such a good part! Ah!
I've met so many new people. Sign seems like a nice guy, but he's a little touchy-feely. Lilas and Nikos were both amazing people.
Oh my god, I hope Nikos is okay.
I'm not so sure about some of the people I met, though.
What? Do you mean me?
It could be me too. I wasn't trying to be scary.
I know, it's just desperate for help.
Well, I think that inviting people to your house in the middle of the night and locking them in might be seen as slightly unfriendly.
And I think that inviting yourself into someone else's wagon might be seen as a little rude.
Oh, touché.
I'm sorry for his behavior. I've told him before that we should ask first.
This happened more than once?
Oh my god.
That's pretty bad.
Oh, come on. It's not a big deal. I'm not that bad.
Uh-huh.
You're kind of shady.
Sometimes you gotta be a little shady to get what you want. You'll learn one day, kid. I'll try to behave, is what I meant to say.
Oh my god.
We didn't get a chance to meet yet, but I'm sure we'll get along well, Rain.
You should introduce yourself to everyone.
You're right. My name's Varys, and Ilron and I tend to travel together, usually.
You guys are crushing hard for each other. I can feel it in my bones.
That's strange. I never saw you two together. I feel like I've heard that name before.
It's the bird, Rain. It's the bird.
Don't worry about that.
That's not suspicious at all.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Since we didn't all get a chance to interact yet, why don't we play a game to get to know each other better? Everyone has to point out another person's best quality.
All right.
Oh, me first. Nox, you have glasses that would woo the pants off of a grandma.
Oh my god, that's an insult?
Wait, what? Is that a compliment? Then, Ilron.
Come on, you don't need to think that hard.
Maybe.
Well, for someone that obviously doesn't bathe often, your smell isn't offensive.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Then, Rain, I can feel a kindness that comes from deep within your heart, a love of people and a want to help make the world a better place. I can tell that you would do anything in your power to assist a person in need.
Oh, to the T. He got Rain right on the mark.
Trust me that when I say a soul like yours is hard to come by, you have so much to give. Rain?
I wasn't expecting anything quite that deep. When I think of your best quality, it's a little awkward after what you said, but you really have killer legs.
Oh my god, killer legs! Varys, that brat's right. Look at those legs. They go on for miles.
Hey, I'm not a brat.
Killer legs. Yes, I can see it.
He's just being genuine though.
So smooth and thin. Now just imagine them wrapped around.
What?
Thank you for playing the extended demo, everyone. I think it's time we wrapped up. See you later.
Say bye-bye, Noxy boy.
Is that meant to be me?
Goodbye. See you all soon.
Thank you for playing the extended demo of the Divine Speaker. Time really flies, and we've been working hard to get this out to you. If you enjoy it, consider supporting us on Patreon, link in the description, for exclusive benefits. We all hope you've enjoyed playing through and meeting the new characters: Lilas, Nikos, Sign, Nox, Ilron, Varys, and loads of extras. Next up, the full game! See you all on the other side. Oh my god, it's so good! Please go show your support to the devs and the team, and just link in the description to the Patreon, link to the demo. Oh, I'm so excited. Maybe, I still don't know like which kind of romance path I'm gonna go on. Oh, this game is gonna be epic. I just really, please go like support the game, tell your friends. But thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Make sure to subscribe so you know when that next time is. Bye bye.